Alright, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another reaction. You know what I'm saying? And this one we got 1090 Jake. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he one of the best content creators out there that be, doing these type of videos, like the news type videos and all that. So shout out 1090 Jake, man. But yeah, this video says Florida man took 16-year-old son's life with an electric saw. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, like, I was about to say I hope it's not as bad as the title make it sound, but it's like I'm reading the title again and it's like, gang, how could it not be? How, like, it's not even funny. How could it not be that bad, gang? Like, I don't know, man. Like, that's crazy, bro. We gonna see what they talking about, though.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on a Polk County father that apparently murdered his own son.
Polk County, where that at, y'all?
In just 8 days' time, we have another parent that has murdered their child. It appears that our suspect, Stephen Thomas Rodder.
What makes you, as a parent, ever be pushed to that point or that extent to take your own kid's life? Or as a kid, because I ain't gonna lie, I be seeing the stories every now and then, like, oh, kid killed his whole family, kid killed his parents. But as a parent, gang, like, what would have to be done to push you to the point of taking your own son's life or daughter's life? They 16. Like, I don't know, man. That's crazy.
Used an angle grinder to kill his son.
Used a what?
It breaks our hearts.
September 4th, 2023. A grandfather left his mobile home around 8 in the morning to visit his wife in rehab. He'd returned home at about 11, where his 37-year-old son Stephen asked him for a cigarette before saying, "I wouldn't go in there if I was you. I killed someone."
So it was one of them. It was one of them type situations. This nigga look like Trevor out GTA, gang. Chill out.
You may need to call the police. The grandfather
He straight up said that, y'all.
as he knew his son suffered from an addiction to meth and often said bizarre things. He'd even had a history of psychotic episodes,
Meth head, man.
some of which resulted in him being arrested. The grandfather would make his way into the mobile home, only to be shocked and disgusted as he saw his 16-year-old grandson lying dead on the floor. Deputies arrived on scene after the grandfather called 911, during which Stephen ran from the home.
You killed your son,
named Stephen,
left him there,
his father, would be found
told
in
your
the
dad,
dining area of the mobile home,
and stayed and sparked a
the 16-year-old
cigarette.
boy suffered a deep laceration under his left arm, with another slash on his left eyebrow and another through his left ear. He had superficial lacerations to his abdomen, but 3 deep lacerations to the back of his head. His missing teeth were found by his body, and his hand was holding human hair. Blood spattered the walls.
He OD'd though, y'all. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of took this lightly clicking on it, but like, he OD'd, cause like, and they said human hair was found in the son's hand. So what? They got in a fight or something before that, like, or like he probably was just trying to defend himself while that, like, you know what I'm saying, from the saw or whatever. But bro, this is crazy, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, this is crazy.
Home as an angle grinder laid next to his body with a broken blade, and it is believed that this was the tool his father turned weapon against his own son. 14 minutes after the 911 call was made, The father would be located walking down the highway with blood on his jeans and a fresh cut on his knuckle. Transported to the police station, Stephen would recall abuse he suffered when he was younger, but when confronted with evidence of him murdering his own son,
bro.
He showed no remorse and would not clarify the allegations. Polk County Sheriff's
We not trying to hear none of the excuses, bro. Like, I'm saying, I'm sorry that happened to you, bro, as a kid, but, like, come on, bro. They always try to pull the sob story whenever something crazy like that go down. Like, bro, that, like, it might have been tragic, bro, but come on, bro. That did not cause you to do what you did, bro. Chill out.
His grandfather to assist him while his grandmother was in rehab, but how the 16-year-old was starting his first job in a week so he'd be able to save money for a car. Investigators would determine the father struck his son repeatedly in the back of the head with the angle grinder. The son suffered defense wounds to his arms as he attempted to shield himself, and such force to the back of his skull would eventually break the angle grinder's blade. Stephen was charged with first-degree premeditated murder without bond and faces a possible death sentence under Florida law.
Oh, that's in
Now,
Florida.
this is one of the saddest and shortest cases I've covered. There's really no explanation for anything that happened.
Honestly.
The
At
father
all.
apparently has been addicted to meth from a young age, continues to abuse it, caught cases all around the U.S., pretty much every state he went to, he got in trouble. For whatever reason, in a psycho episode, he decides to kill his own son with an electric saw, which is like something out of a Hostel movie. Or
Nah,
Saw
for real. That's a legit
I can't
movie
imagine
scene type,
what was
horror
going
movie
through the
type
son's
shit.
mind
Like,
as his own father turned on him, attacking him with this blade that must have been whizzing at the time. I can't even imagine what it would have felt like to go through that, and how much of it he had to put up with until he actually lost consciousness, which most likely didn't happen from the fact that he was getting cut in vital areas, but the amount of blood loss that he suffered throughout the incident. And then for the father to run from the scene, get picked up, and start speaking on abuse that he suffered. And the abuse
That's
that
what
he
I'm
suffered,
saying,
I didn't
y'all.
even
That's
wanna
what I
get
was
into
saying,
details
like-
on it because of the type of abuse that it is.
oh, okay.
It still doesn't give a reason for what he did,
Yeah, not at
and
all.
he didn't even try
That
to
sucks to
explain
hear, though, but,
why
like-
he murdered his own kid. He faces a death sentence. I don't think he's gonna get it. I think the evidence of him being an addict, having psychopathic or psychotic episodes, that's gonna work in his favor for him to go the crazy route. And even if he isn't found mentally unstable to stand trial, I think he's gonna just end up with a life sentence. I don't think it's gonna be a death penalty case. This seems like something that just happened out of nowhere, which more so aligns with a life sentence versus something you properly plan out and execute would be death. Sad to say, I don't think he's getting the death penalty. And it's horrible. A 16-year-old lost his life. And this is an incident in Polk County where 8 days prior, another parent murdered their own child. I don't know what the fuck going on in
In
Polk
the same county?
Polk County's known for the crazy shit that happens in Polk County, and their judge is known.
I ain't gonna lie, Florida
Being
is
one of the
known for a lot of
strictest.
that crazy shit.
He doesn't
like,
fuck
just
off.
overall,
He
Florida
doesn't
in
play
general.
any games, and I'm sure the people
Like,
under
they
him
be
are gonna
on that
gather enough
bad.
evidence to where they definitely secure a conviction in this case without any hiccups. But rest.
How could they not secure a conviction? Like, I mean, didn't they say he literally admitted to it to the granddad? I don't know, maybe it was a part I missed or like I wasn't paying attention to something, but like I don't see how they wouldn't secure the conviction. But yeah, man, with that being said, man, that's gonna be the end of this reaction. Like I said, shout out 1090 Jake. condolences to the family of, you know, the victims in this case. Yeah, man, it's sad, bro. That's it's actually tragic, bro. Like, that video was a lot crazier than I was expecting it to be, but I don't know what I expected when I clicked on that title. But yeah, man, that's it, man. That's gonna do it. Like, comment, subscribe, man, and I'm gonna see y'all boys in the next one.